Special delivery video. Special delivery video. Special delivery. Special delivery. We got a special delivery. Buddy, we got a special delivery. Buddy, we got a special delivery. Hello, special delivery. We have got a waggy tail. And now he's licking. Oh, it's okay, he's only licking his foot. I was a bit worried then. This is a family channel. So special delivery is coming any minute soon. Martin from Hopkins Machinery is bringing me my fertiliser spreader. Special delivery. Special delivery. Dogs. Oh, look at it. Here comes the Vicon. Let's go and have a look, Harry. Let's go and have a look. Your shopping project. Shiny. Go around the back. It's almost like he knows where he's going, isn't it? You got a feeling he's seen the video before. Maybe. I think his kids have. I think he might have his kids with him actually. Is it Charlie and Harry? I think it is. Sure. We'll have a look. I think they watch you. Everyone watches you. Number one superstar. There we go. Look. There's the delivery boy.
I look like Royal Mail delivery now.
What's that? You got your legs out as well. Postman Pat. Hello, how are you, mate?
All right. Mate, how are you? All right?
I will turn this off in a minute. I just sort of wonder how you're doing. Yeah, how you doing, kids? All right. You come over from the Forest of Dean, haven't you?
Yeah.
Your dad? How's your dad's driving with that on the back? Is it? It's all right. We'll have a look round this in a minute. Then we'll just have a chat before we do that. Here we are, then, Martin. It's shiny and new.
Shiny and new, don't break it.
Do you know, I think this is the first bit of new kit I've had on here in about 5 years. I had the muck spreader it's in the shed about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And then we had to do the lagoon and a shed and everything. What's this bit for then? I haven't seen that.
That's the accumulator unit on the...
Is this for the hydraulic opening?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
I'm not used to the hydraulic opening. We haven't had that on ours before.
Really, yeah.
It is, isn't it? It's something else for me to break, mate.
Absolutely, yeah.
But no, that's all good, isn't it? So, oh right, yeah. So that's the isolator on there.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Lock it off,
everything else is virtually the same, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Apart from that, all the dosing units, all that lot, it's all the same calibration units.
Oh, and you still calibrate it with that. Have you got a manual with it?
Yeah. I have got one.
Has it got the calibration thing in it?
Yes, it has. Yes.
Yeah, that's good. I've got to do that for farm assurance now.
Yes,
calibrate it and get it right.
Yep.
I'm just checking it around. Look at it. This is Harry's choice.
Yeah,
Harry's gone off with your boys playing football.
Yeah, they'll be back.
They'll be back. No, they won't. They won't want. They want to see. Won't want to. I don't want any more kids. I got 2 already.
That's good.
They keep me busy. I love the fact that health and safety now makes you have one of these bar things on it. Definitely. It's probably a good idea, really, because of that moving around.
Yeah, and it saves you reversing that into the wall as well. So.
But I think I'll just reverse that in the wall instead. Yeah. Actually, to be honest, it's better to bend that than that, isn't it?
Definitely, yes.
You know,
diffusers.
That's the thing that wears out, isn't it?
Yeah,
this thing here, the fertiliser. But they're removed, aren't they? It's just
you can get all that.
You just get the new band. I think on our old one, it's just starting to wear a bit.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see a frame without any rust on it, to be honest. Because ours is all rusty, and this is all nice and new, isn't it? Yep. Right. I think that's probably enough. I'm going to turn this off now. Martin's ready to kindly come over and brought this over tonight. We'll see this in action again another day, but I'm going to turn this off now. This is just a little bit of a video just showing the new delivery. Woo! Oh, the team are back now. Your dad lifted that all off by himself with one arm. He literally, unbelievable. I didn't do it on video, but unbelievably, your dad is so strong. He lifted that up. He just went like that and just lifted it off. He's a bit tired now. I said I'd make him a cup of tea in a minute.
So you can lift that, but not me?
Yeah, he could lift. Honestly, you should have seen it, how he lifted it. It was amazing. Have you ever heard of the Incredible Hulk?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like that, he was. Unreal.
Incredible Bulk.
So have you been off playing football?
Yeah.
How hot are you now?
Like boiling.
Are you?
I snapped his ankles.
You snapped his... So who do you play football for then?
Broadwell.
Broadwell, where's that? Is that in...
Oh yeah, it's like...
Forest of Dean. Are you good? What position do you play?
Left wing.
Left wing. What position do you play?
Right wing.
What position do you play?
Centre back.
What position do you play?
Centre mid.
In the middle of the the loader.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done, lads. Well,
So where do you play then?
well, I play sat in front of the telly eating a bag of crisps. That's my
Your favourite position.
that's my favourite position. Right, I'm gonna make your dad a cup of tea. But thanks for coming, lads. Well done. He's super strong, mind. Don't forget, he's really, when you're not around, whoa, we'll mess with your dad. When he says go to bed, I would say, see what he says, because otherwise he'll lift you up like he lifted that loader, that vert spray. Cheers, mate. Shiver me timber. Right, let's go. Wow, good to get that fertiliser spreader here yesterday. But I don't think I'll be using it anytime soon. I'm just going to get out and show you what we're dealing with now, because I'd normally put fert on just after mowing and on a bit of the grazing field on when just after they'd been grazed. But realistically, we are not going to have that happening anytime soon, I think. Let me just show you behind me. Look how yellow that's looking now. Next door. It's next door to this electric fence, because I divide this off because the cows are grazing down that way. I divide this off so that that'll regrow. Look how that's regrown now. But let's go and have a look out there. Oh, still young enough to limbo under an electric fence. That won't last forever, will it? Got to keep doing these things, haven't you, to keep fit? Right. So this was grazed probably 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, probably. What were we on? Yeah, beginning of June. So probably 3 weeks ago they were in here. Now it's greened up, but there's not a lot of sward here for them to eat. It's not bulked out, so I haven't put any fert on it. It's just had no rain. So my main concern is whether we're going to... I've got another field over there. We rotate the fields round. I've got another field for them to graze over there. What I can see over there is that's quite thin. It's probably going to seed a bit. It's just got no bulk in it. Because it's just lack of moisture. I'm going to go down, we're going to go and have a look what I'm feeding them on now in a minute. I'm putting them on a field which I kept back for grass. I was going to bale for silage, but I don't think I can afford to bale it, because I think the way things are at the moment, I'm not sure where, you know, if I bale that now and we start strip grazing this straight away, because they should be on here really, I'm going to run out of grass in about a week's time, because where they normally go now is the fields we get silage on, and there's no way they've greened up. Look at it, it's all going yellow, isn't it? All right, limbo under. Oh. Everybody limbo, 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 limbo. The funky farmer limbo. Do, do, do. I'll keep taking the tablets. I just cows are coming down. I've got to go down in a minute and move that fence. I'll just show you this tree along here. This is a weird one. Before we go down and show you what I'm feeding them, which I shouldn't be feeding them. Look at this. Look how yellow it is. Look. Look. They grazed that off, but it's all, instead of green, it's staying green. It's gone stalky. You'd expect in the normal weather that would be greening up now. Anyway, so this is a sweet chestnut, right? Planted by my dad and me, probably 20 years ago. And this year, I don't know what's happened to it. Look, so for starters, we've got dead branches here. They're completely dead. Look at that. Look at that. Look, this branch here is died, but it's got buds coming on the end of it. I don't know whether you can see. It's not easy to see. Can you just see in this greyness? There's a bud there. It's like it's just trying to survive. And then further up in the middle of the tree, can you see it's dead up in the middle? And it's like the tree's trying to compensate for those dead branches. And if you look, it's just starting to send shoots out the side of the sort of main trunk. Can you see there, look, little shoots? Don't normally green up like that. Done the same there, look. It's trying to, the tree's almost trying to compensate for the loss of those branches. And even down here, look. She's doing the same. They wouldn't normally grow out like that. So the tree is kind of trying to fight back against what's going on with it. If that was an ash tree, I'd say, oh, ash dieback, but I have no idea what that is. Look, it's looking a bit sad, isn't it? It's looking thin. I only hope that this branch here shoots out okay, and that middle bit with those shoots that are trying to come out of the trunk area will fill that void, and maybe it'll come back. The one thought I did have, okay, is that, you know, we had that drought last year, end of August. Well, some of the trees I thought weren't going to make it down the bottom shed their leaves. There was an oak tree down there that looked really sick, and I thought it would die, and it's fine now. I'm wondering whether this one struggled with the drought last year. It is rocky round here. Tiverton's well known for its rock seams. I got them on the farm, you know that. I'm wondering whether this tree's on a bit of rock. It really struggled last autumn and died off. And now what's coming on is trying to grow back. But the only thing I'm a bit surprised about is if you look up there, you can actually see some leaves on the branches. Can you see up there? Now they must be leaves from this spring. So why have they suddenly died? They wouldn't have lasted from last summer. So those makes me think that branch has died this year. And this one, like I said, is trying to bud out. So hello. Oh, hello. All right. I've got to go and move your fence now for your breakfast. Not much grass out here, is there? Hey? I know. See, normally they would be back grazing all that. And they do come up off that grass down there and graze a bit of this, but it's just not greening up. The funny thing is, it's a real grey day. We've had it's blooming cold. Again, June, I got a jumper on. I know the old wives' tale of don't cast a clout till May's out. Well, you think, oh yeah, what a load of rubbish, by May it's boiling. Flipping out, it's freezing. If I had a hat, I'd be wearing it now. I'm not kidding you. What's going on? Bonkers. Bonkers. Right, let's get down. I'll go and show you that grass, and I better crack on. But anyway, we've got new kit here. How lush is that? How, honestly, do you know what? The new kit on the farm, it's like a breath of fresh air. So technology wise, that fertiliser spreader hasn't moved on that much from the old one, apart from the automatic opening, which is going to be an asset. But do you know what? The best thing about having this new kit is that you feel like when I'm going out doing it, I'm not thinking, is this going to break? Because, you know, that fert spreader and the old mower and stuff like that, you sort of, it doesn't feel you confident when you go in the field, and that's not a nice feeling. I know new stuff can break, but it's a lot less likely than something that's 40 years old. Right, let's get down and let's go and see what I'm doing down here. Come on, let's go. Right, just in this field now. I've just started grazing them here. So this is really mowing grass. I shouldn't be putting cows in here, but like I said before, I am concerned where we're going now with the lack of rain, and you sort of think, okay, why is he feeding that? Why is he feeding that? That's A, hasn't got the quality of young grass in it, so the milk will drop back a bit. But B, they're not eating it very well. You can see there, look, if you look, they've trampled a lot there, and they haven't eaten it down tight. Now, I'm not worried about the trampling and the stalkiness left, because realistically what I'll do is I'll let the heifers back in here, and so they'll tidy it up once the cows have gone out. Quality wise, I won't lose that much milk because they're going to have plenty to eat. But the main criteria is definitely now, if it doesn't rain soon, am I going to get enough grass left for the cows going on into the summer? This is early for a weather situation like this. I mean, we're into June, but you know, last time the drought was August, and you sort of had a clear run, and you sort of, well, you remember we brought that grass in. So my concern now is that I haven't put any fertiliser on, so the grass isn't going to have that boost. There's no point in putting any fertiliser on because it'll just sit on the ground. It's going to wash in at all. There's no rain forecast. By the time you're watching this, it's probably chucked it down now, my luck. So I'm just feeding this to buy me some time, and this will probably buy me another week of time, giving that grass that is well behind now a chance to grow. I'll grow another week, and then I'll be strip grazing it as we go. But I'm just not sure what's happening now with the weather. You know, what an amazing spring we had. A weird one. We had all that rain so we had dry February. Some people put their cows out in February, soaking wet March and early April, and so the cows went out, came back in. Well, flipping out, I don't bring cows back in April normally. And now I'm in when did it last rain? I can't remember. No substantial rain for a month probably. So topsy-turvy spring. I am told though that the drought of 76, and if you're old enough to remember, you'll know what I'm on about, started with a drought in the autumn of 75. And we had a drought in the autumn, well, sort of early autumn last year. So whether we're going to end up like that, I don't know. Let's hope not, because that was blooming awful. Right, let's crack on. I'll just move this fence and then I'll let the cows down. All right. So here we go. New fert spreader. Not planning to use it this week. Oh, crack on.